A lot of folks who watched last night's debate are saying that it appeared to be a lopsided battle, with Governor Romney scoring points on style and substance. Meanwhile, even Democrats are calling President Obama's performance flat, as some supporters say he seemed subdued and should have been better prepared. Here's what the president told a volunteer 2 days before the debate about his efforts to get ready for last night.
No, it's very nice. Although basically they're keeping me indoors all the time. It's a drag. They're making me do my homework.
But as we saw last night, Governor Romney clearly did his homework. He also used the debate as an opportunity to portray himself as a moderate. Let's talk about it with David Drucker, an associate editor for Roll Call. Interesting, David, that the timing of speaking, the speaker's timing of these two candidates, President Obama had an edge by 4 minutes, and yet it sure seemed like Mitt Romney got a whole lot more said.
Well, it's not the time you're allotted, it's what you do with the time. And Mitt Romney, on balance, made more use of his time. Whether we're talking style, whether we're talking substance, he had certain goals and things he needed to do going in, and I think he accomplished those. I don't think he knocked the president out. But in terms of where this campaign was before the debate started and where it is after, I think you have to give the night to Mr. Romney.
One of the things that some suggested he had to do was to appear to be a moderate, not this scary guy that President Obama spent millions of dollars of advertising money painting him to be. Did he accomplish that, and do you agree with the premise?
I don't agree with the premise that he had to appear moderate and that he was moderate. What I would tell you is that the president has very effectively defined Mitt Romney as an evil, scary businessman who wants to take all of your money and give it to rich people, so you can sit out there on your own with no help. And that is a very effective case the president has made. And one of the things Mitt Romney had to do was explain his policies, explain why he supports the ideas that he believes in. And I think that he rose to the occasion given the stage and effectively did that. Now, what I would say about this moderate versus conservative is that I think Mitt Romney was communicating to swing voters and independents in a particular tone, but if you look at the policies that he was pushing last night, a 20% across-the-board tax cut, ending funding for programs like PBS, repealing the Affordable Care Act, otherwise known as Obamacare, all of these things are the same conservative ideas that excite conservatives that he's been running on for months. He also spent time talking about other things he's talked about for months, maybe just not as much. That include his ideas for education and what he's going to do with health care instead. So I would say this is about tone, not about a change in policy direction. He
also said he was, as a Republican governor of Massachusetts, he worked with a Democratic legislature, and hey, that is what people want in this country right now.
Well, that's what they say they want.
Yeah. David Drucker from Roll Call. David, good to have you on. Thank you.